Hey Ricky, you ready to... Oh, Jesus Christ.
All Hallows Eve is nigh upon us.
You know it hasn't been called that for like 100 years. Halloween is just for children to dress up.
Not for those of us that remember the dark times. Welcome to Ask the Meadmaker, where I, Ricky the Meadmaker, answer your questions about mead making, mead drinking, mead brewing, really any question you're willing to send to me. The first question this week, I'm a little surprised we hadn't gotten until now, and it comes from Ashley, and it is mead your favorite alcoholic beverage? The answer is no. I think that might surprise some people, but I want to quote my former neighbor, Sarah Runchy. I once asked Sarah if she thought of herself as a beer drinker, and she said, Ricky, I'm not a beer drinker. I feel that boxes me in. I like to say I'm a drinker. Sarah, I couldn't agree more. The next question comes from several concerned customers who have recently noticed that the price of honey has been going up dramatically in the last year. They want to know if our honey prices have gone up and if that means our mead, which is made entirely from honey, is going to get more expensive. The answer is yes, our honey prices have gone up as well, even from our great supplier. But no. Our product is going to be the same price it's been. Having an everyday mead is very, very important to us at Grenfell Meadery and the entire basis of our business model. We want you to be able to afford great tasting mead, so we take investment in technology very seriously, and we try to make our brewing process more and more efficient to account for any increased honey prices. So this isn't really a question, it's a plug. The pectoral billboard today is featuring our 2014 new model flannel shirts. Buy them online or here in the store. Someone who was interviewing us recently for an article noticed that I was complaining an awful lot about the federal government and all their crazy regulations. The truth is, I may have been bitching and moaning a little bit, but she had a great question. What is the craziest law in the whole of the document that governs mead? I want to show you that crazy law. The federal law says we're allowed to use a ratio of 1,000 to 1 honey to hops if we want to use hops in a brew. Now, if I wanted to make a hopped menaze, that would mean this many hops for a batch this size. Now, many of you are not homebrewers, so this wouldn't really have context for you, but many people know Sam Adams. To make a Sam Adams clone, a not very hoppy beer, you need this many hops to make a 5-gallon batch. Why allow hops at all? Fall is here, and it's been an awfully long time since we've done a cocktail episode, so I thought at the end of this episode I would show you my new favorite fall cocktail based on mead. It's basically a modified version of an old-fashioned. You got 2 ounces of a good hearty bourbon. I know it's not a true bourbon. A couple dashes of Angostura bitters, Domaine de Canton, or any ginger liqueur you can get your hands on. It adds a little bit of spiciness and a nice fall flavor. Valkyrie's Choice, to add a little fizz and a little honey complexity, and then garnished with, in my case, some of my homemade maraschino cranberries. You can't get more fall than that. So, if you want to know more about making fall cocktails, I just wrote an article. I'm sure it will be linked below me. Now I just need to send it over to Ricky with our word of the week. Ricky? Thank you, Ricky. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Sorry about what I said last week. This week's word is bochet. A bochet is a type of mead in which you caramelize the honey before you brew with it. There are a lot of different ways to caramelize honey, but doing a large-scale batch is pretty tough because honey doubles in volume when you heat it. Pretty cool and a pretty neat challenge. Bochet is the word of the week. and the end of our show. Keep sending your questions and I'll get to them as soon as possible. Cheers. At last, my arm is complete again.